a local man who has made his reputation here and abroad for the standards. A man who will do a Frank Sinatra number, a Dean Martin number. You'll know him for years now at the heart of the Derry Jazz Festival. But I tell you what, a wee recording was put under my nose there a couple of weeks back where the man has stepped into arguably the most difficult territory of all, his own material. He joins me with a couple of very fine musicians here in the studio. He's live. He's Dougie Breslin.
There are songs I've heard for loved ones, and the words they sang were true. All the thoughts I hold inside me, all the thoughts I hold for you, but they always left your name out, and I could not sing along. So I'll reconstruct the lyrics, put your name where it belongs. This is my song for the lady, to the girl I'll not forget. Over rivers long and winding, I will fly to you direct. Take the air that hangs around me, sink my boat and leave me wet. Still I'll make myself a rainbow, leading home to my end. Take my hand and walk beside me, and I'll show you how I care. Let me cherish every moment, run my fingers through your hair. Can't you see I love you dearly, though on words you can't depend. This is one heart to rely on, I will love you till the end. This is my song for the lady, to the girl I'll not forget. Over rivers long and winding, I will fly to you direct. Take the air that hangs around me, sink my boat and leave me wet. Still I'll make myself a rainbow, leading home to my end.
It's live. That's Dougie Breslin with a new album in hand, or Gerry Breslin as we should be calling you now. That's superb, man. I'm sure others are telling you that that's the track of the album. It's a ripper, and it's a real story.
It is, and I'd like to dedicate that song to my darling wife. We're 34 years married today, and how much better could you do that, boy? Spit that. You're in with Mark Patterson, singing live to the one you love. Happy anniversary, sweetheart.
Eddie was giving off that you're writing songs about his missus. She's calling it as well.
Is she? Aye.
You're right.
And we're both in the same street, Mark.
Both in the same street, that's right. The most creative street in the world, Melmore Gardens.
Melmore Gardens.
Yeah.
Jerry, I have to, I mean, because for me, your live show with the standards and the bow tie and the Sinatra, it was seamless in that sense, and you had so much confidence doing that. Boy, a totally different departure. And what about the pressure of that?
It is. Well, if you look at the cover, the album's called Amran Ela. In Irish, it means swan song. I'm wearing a green jumper. I've got my oil brown shoes on there, and I'm out in Ness Woods in front of a fisherman. Would be proud of that photograph. So this is the more eco-friendly, the boy that hangs, what I look like around the house. And
but in a way, the act, the Sinatra thing that you've become synonymous with, becomes an artifice of sorts. It becomes a play, a prop.
Yes, it's a show. Like John's doing tomorrow, you know, if you see John during the week, I mean, he's the person that he is, but when it comes to helping out or doing a public thing, then once I put on that tuxedo, I become somebody else. But these songs, there are 11 songs on them, Mark. Every one of them I've written over the past 25 years. I don't sit down and write songs. Something happens to me in my life, good or bad, and this just pours out onto a page.
Were you nervous about this?
No.
You weren't?
I've sang that. I wrote that. Every word in that there, there's a little story there about my wife and myself, and it was for her. I did it. But when it came to, like everybody else, they've all got something they want to do, a little side project. So what I've been busy doing the Rat Pack thing for the past number of years, I've always been saying I must sit down and go through all my songs and pick 10 of the best and put them on CD and get it out of my system, so that if someone says to me, what do you do for a living? I'll be able to lift that CD and say, that's what I do. Those songs are from my heart. That is, but more than that, going into the studio, like you've got Jim McDermott today on saxophone, Michael Waters here on classical guitar. I had the Mindbenders on there. I've got Kieran Carlin. I've got Ramon Ferguson, the traditional people. So I've got little jazz, contemporary, Irish. There's something on there for everybody, and I think it sums up the people in Derry. We love music, no matter what.
An interesting take on as well, the Bloody Sunday song as well. You know, it's poignant, and I'm sure very poignant for those families. You just go through the names and you name them. Right. It's a list, and it's like, jeepers, you know, and it's very blunt in that sense, Dougie.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Mark, because I'm politically neutral. Doesn't matter to me what colour you are, what religion it does. I don't care what you are. That song is called Jackie, and even met Eddie in the foyer, and Eddie said to me, I heard you've done a song about Bloody Sunday, and I haven't done a song about Bloody Sunday. I've written a song about my cousin Jackie Dougie. When that happened that day, you know, we lived 2 streets away from the Duddies. And before you know it, we were all up outside the house, and how that has affected our family and the wider community.
Do you remember
around that area, all through the years? That song is about the effect that Jackie Dougie, what happened on Bloody Sundays, happened to us, has affected us. And all the little things. For example, in the song I sing that Jackie's mother, Maureen, she died 4 years before Bloody Sunday. She died of leukemia at 44 years of age, and she's 15 children. Now, when Bloody Sunday happened, my mother said, and as I always said for the past 38 years, I now know why Maureen was taken. She couldn't have coped with that. You see, now the little things like that. My brother, Dusty, worked with Jackie down in, it was French's, a factory like Cordall's. It was a textile factory down in Springtown.
Dusty Breslin.
So they weren't just cousins. We were intertwined, our families. We went on walks together. We went on the one-day holiday a year to Buncrana on the bus from Patrick Street. We filled half the bus with the Duddies and the Breslins.
Back to the love story. Where did you meet Annette?
Annette's from the Waterside.
Right.
She's a Gorbal. And I used to walk from Craig, and this is true love. I used to talk about the valleys in Derry, up the one hill and down the other. After work, I would walk from Craig through the gauntlet of the Bogmen, make my way across the bridge, and there were checkpoints on the bridge at the time, try and get through that, and then make my way up the quarry steps to Goblin Scale. If that's not love, I don't know what is.
See, this footbridge would give you all sorts of shortcuts for this.
Handy now, wouldn't it?
Eddie and John are tittering and laughing. I mean, these are poignant things. But
he had to go to Waterside for his net. I got mine in Malin Garden, 2 streets away. So he should have.
See, that's a reflection of the waistline, gentlemen. You know, he had to walk to get his, Eddie. You know what I mean, Gerry? I have to say, and you won't mind me saying this, it surprised me because I had you so much down as the Rat Pack, as the crooner, as the man who could just do that without thinking twice. It's impressive, and the songs are excellent songs, and I do not hesitate to commend it to people. It'll be popular in the run up to Christmas.
And Mark, can I just say before we finish, I see this as a City of Culture project. No, we finished the CD now, but we haven't finished promoting it. We would like to think that between now and 2013, this was recorded in the blast furnace. All local artists have been involved in this, and all top professional musicians. And I think that little CD can show the world
what we're about.
Talent, just a little tip of what the talent is in this
Annette,
city.
they're a beautiful love song. Give us another one. What have you got?
Right, the boys did 2 songs in the album. The other one they done is a little simple song called Are you happy?
Live in studio with Michael Waters on Spanish guitar, Jim McDermott, for dear sake, the man, on brass. With a new album in hand, my studio guest today, Gerry Breslin.
Are you happy we're together? If you are, then give me a smile. And do you love me like I love you? Come and sit with me for a while. 'Cause this life goes by so quickly, and I don't want to waste a day. So if you're happy, I'm happy too. Are you cozy here beside me? Would you like a cup of coffee? I'll turn the lights down, have a biscuit, and we'll watch the match of the day. 'Cause this life goes by so quickly, and I don't want to waste a day. So if you're happy, I'm happy too. It's nearly midnight, we fell asleep. Must have been that Merlot wine. I'll put the milk bottles out and lock the doors as we hear the grandfather clock chime. Yes, this life goes by so quickly, and I don't want to waste a day. So if you're happy, I'm happy too. I'm happy too. I'm happy too. Happy anniversary, love.
Fantastic. Watching Match of the Day, and she's happy with a biscuit Match of the Day. Fantastic. I think that's brilliant. Gerry Breslin will be featuring in the Changarrow Trust Ball in the City Hotel, but I'm assuming that Gerry's going to be doing maybe a duplicity of gigs, both with the old Rat Pack stuff that everybody knows him for, but also his new material. Michael there on guitar and Jim on brass. Gerry Breslin's new album, Amran Allah, is widely available locally. 712-66522. Caller says best of luck with the new album. That's from the G&T's and Muff. Dougie, when are you back at the Derry City Club? When are you back?
Oh.
Tomorrow, he says. Are you playing tomorrow?
Once a month I'm on there.
What?
I'm on there once a month.
Oh, once a month. He's back tomorrow. Fantastic. All right then. 712-66522. Mark, there's a lot of bad press floats about Craigan. I'm just pointing out that the two guests you've on there, Eddie Kerr and Dougie, both proud Craigan Melmore men. Well, Big John's not happy about that. Big John makes that 3 as a proud Craigan man. 712-66522. PJ on Facebook. John's feet will be trailing in the water with the height and the weight of him. Claire online, Mark, your choice of music is exceptionally uplifting today. Thank you for your